Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Millennial Tavern. We're doing things a little differently this time, as you notice. We're remote. It's crazy.
Whoa,
Yeah,
it's COVID all over again.
it's COVID literally all over again. So this is our first time doing this. You might notice like our layout's a little interesting. We'll work on that. But bear with us. If you can't hear us or something like that, let us know, please, because we're trying to make it work. So we spent a little bit of time trying to set everything up, but I think we're good, and we are gearing up for a lovely session number 69. Nice,
Yeah.
Giggity.
nice.
Giggity.
So we're gonna go ahead and kick this off with some lovely D&D with, of course, our lovely. Introduce yourselves, everyone. Cause we're not in our
Hi,
normal
I'm
spot,
Lamp.
so.
I'm Lamp slash Arthur. I'm right. I'm this guy in the game here. Bam. This guy,
That guy,
Arthur.
Arthur.
Cassian?
Oh yeah, I'm Cassian. I'm this guy that's moving around now. Yeah. Hi.
Hey, I'm Rocco/Evan, and I am this beautiful man right over here.
Beautiful man, beautiful man. More
Goddamn
dwarf
right.
than man, but well, we won't hurt you for that. We won't hurt you for that. All right, well,
Dwarf
let's
is
go
all the
ahead
man
and
I need to be.
you just the right amount of man, just the right amount of man. So let's talk about where we are. So what has transpired as of late, gentlemen? What's happened? So you guys have found yourselves in a pretty interesting predicament. Cassian is not here right now, but where are the rest of you? What's going on?
So, if I remember correctly, myself and Reginald, who is not here at the moment, were hiding behind a box.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say
Wait.
upwards in
Well,
this
let's
corner.
go a little bit farther back. So
Okay.
how did we get to this point? Because it's been a minute.
So, we found a flower patch. Um, Arthur loves potions. Reginald stepped into that flower patch. A shambling mound appeared. Reginald one-shot a shambling mound. We found a sewer. We went down the sewer. There was a lot of violence towards each other last session. I pushed Reginald down a slippery slope. Reginald did something to me. I don't remember what it was. Oh, he didn't use the lockpick. That's what it was.
Okay, that sounds right.
Long story short, we found a hideout that was a thieves' den or a thieves' guild den. Um, we got hit by every single one of the traps except for Arthur. He might be a little smart.
He might have a
Um,
degree of intelligence.
just a touch. I still don't. I'm still not sure, but I swear he knows more than what he lets on. Um, Reginald speaks very loudly after we exited that room.
Sounds
We get
right.
attacked by an aberration. Reginald one shots that, or two shots that. We go into what is the actual hideout that we're looking for. We find boxes of potions, of armor, of daggers, um, lots of different things. As we're as we're doing all of this and figuring everything out, we start hearing talking from the top of the ladder. Reginald has 8 giant snakes active and proceeds to surround the ladder with them. One guy shits a brick, goes back up. Second guy goes to look down. Snakes are not there. First guy goes to come back down again. Snakes are all there. Shits another brick. And that is about where we left off.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right. So,
Gentlemen, am I forgetting anything?
I think you got it. I think you got it. So, where we left off was actually as you were going through here trying to figure out exactly what had happened with the shop owner of the potion shop, and you ended up going through the sewers trying to kind of figure out exactly where these thieves might have taken the potions off to. You did find clues that could be related to the thieves guild, it could be related to a multitude of other things. But eventually, when you end up getting deeper and deeper into here, you end up finding what is just a bunch a box that's full of these things. You actually found a box that was full, chock full of all the potions. And you started kind of tossing them inside of the bag of holding. Beldar, you end up pulling out one of those potions and tossing your bag, and we'll talk about that here later. But you ended up grabbing as many of the potions as you could and tossing them in the bag. Then you heard those voices up top as somebody went to go down, surrounded and confronted by all the snakes, then went back up there. And again, that back up and down as everything was happening. Then finally, you had another person who was about to start going down that ladder to come down and see everyone. And around that time, Cassian, let's go ahead and go to you. So, you, and I gotta make some edits really quick because I think the audio might be a little bit loud. So let me just open up the mixer really quick. Let me see. More volume settings. Where's the mixer? Volume mixer, there we go.
Wait, what happened? Why am I not with you guys?
I don't know.
Rejoin this call.
You're-
Fucking dicks.
Okay. So,
He wandered off again.
alright, I think we're good. Alright, so, Cassian. You end up tailing a little bit behind. You're still kind of aware of where they went. They told you generally where it was that they were going. And as you started heading down in this direction, you eventually got to a point where it was pretty easy to tell the exact path that they were going down. You're able to tell that as you were looking inside the sewers, there was all this sewer water and everything, and looks like there was an entire area that just had a bunch of traps that were completely tripped. And with your intelligence, you're just kind of able to look at this area and be like, yeah, no, this makes sense. This tracks, actually. This is probably the direction that they went. You're able to basically just literally refollow their steps and make sure you avoid what could potentially be any other new traps. But as you're moving through, I want you to go ahead and roll stealth for me.
10.
Okay. And you keep walking through the traps, and eventually you're able to make
Wait,
your
did
way
I roll
through.
twice?
Yes.
You did.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
You got a 10 though.
Yeah, I got a 10.
But as you end up kind of walking down a little bit further, you eventually end up hearing what is a scream coming from a room that's not too far away. And that scream definitely is a little bit of a cause for concern. But you end up looking around a little bit more, and you end up seeing that there's essentially a path that's made across through some kind of a wooden plank that's set across the entirety of this kind of roaring waters inside the sewers. You're able to walk across and then keep walking until eventually you end up making your way over to the store, where you end up hearing what is a bunch of talking coming from up top of the staircase. And you see a bunch of snakes that are beginning to move back into a position surrounding what is this ladder right here. And you walk into this room, and through your dark vision, you're immediately able to see what is Reginald and Arthur hiding right behind what looks like different crates inside the room.
Are those yours? Are those... What? What? No? Okay, I'll stop. Where am I going?
How loudly are you talking?
I mean, I was normal voice until I saw Arthur
Okay.
giving me the shush. And then
Okay.
I'm like,
So as you're sitting there, kind of trying to figure this out, just having your conversation, it looks like everyone's trying to shush you. You're gonna end up having to roll perception for me.
19.
19. As you end up walking a little bit into that room and you take your initial first step, you end up hearing a splash come from behind you. And it's a pretty loud splash. It doesn't sound like it was like right next to you, but you heard the splash and it almost like reverberates through the hallways in the sewers. But what strikes you as even more odd is the splash that you heard it over the roaring waters. You heard it over everything else. What do you want to do?
I want to draft a wide receiver. Shit.
I heard the noise.
It's a slow fucking draft, guys. I'm sorry.
I can tell.
It's a,
For those of you who don't know and are really, really into it like us, football.
Football.
Is it football?
Mikester, who would you draft?
It's
Who you gonna
football.
draft?
It's football. Football draft is going on apparently, and that's what Cassian is doing. He's thinking about this in his world. So
I think he failed his perception check.
I'm starting to feel like he might have failed his perception.
All right, so I heard a giant splash over the rushing waters. Cassian, you might. Oh, I'm Cassian. Arthur.
I feel like he failed his perception check, guys.
Actually, I do have a question.
Sure.
Am I still exhausted?
You are so exhausted. Yes,
So I would need to roll again. Don't I?
that's true.
technically?
Actually, yes. You would have had to have rolled again and gotten the worst of the two.
Well,
All right.
19 is the worst of the two.
All right. Well, here you go. So yeah, you still would have heard it. Okay. There you go.
Okay. Arthur. No, but really, I mean, if you don't care, you don't care. It's fine. I would have said all of this with your shushing, so I'm just like, I mean, there's. All right. Well, I just kind of turn around and wait to see if something pops up.
Okay. And as that happens, the other two of you, including Reginald, are going to be like staring intently at that ladder as you end up seeing what is a light and a torch going down even farther. And I think all of the snakes are surrounding the ladder again, correct? They're
Is
all
it the
staying in the
same
red.
guy that came down the first time.
It's a different guy.
Then I think we had him back away.
And back away. Okay.
I think we only had it surrounded for that one guy.
Okay. So then the normal guy that was not seeing all the snakes and everything is going to end up crawling down the ladder. And as he ends up getting to the base, he's going to end up turning around the torch and looking around the room. Cassian, you're going to notice that there's now a flame that's kind of illuminating the space behind you, casting a little bit of shadow. Oh, who are you? What are you doing down? How'd you open the gate? How'd you get in the
Who
door?
are you? Why are you here?
You're gonna end up hearing the sword
Hey,
gets
watch
drawn.
out for the snakes right there.
What? The snakes right there? What are you talking about? Go,
I mean,
get
they
more,
look-
get more. You're not going anywhere, and you're gonna watch as he immediately puts the torch on top of one of the crates. And I actually have to go get a little thing for this guy. You're gonna watch as he ends up putting a torch on one of the crates. And as that torch lands in the crate, you're gonna end up watching as a snake begins to kind of air its little head right over top. Everyone roll initiative.
Wow. Do we have 8 ambushing giant snakes by any chance?
I don't know if we'll have 8 ambushing giant snakes, but we might be able to make something. We might be able to make something. Alright, so let me go over here.
How do I do a roll on this again? I forgot.
Okay.
On what?
You click on initiative.
Alright. So we're just gonna say that there are a bunch of snakes.
You're on D&D Beyond, right?
Oh, I got a nat 20 on initiative.
Oh hell yeah, brother.
Wasted.
Well, I think this is the perfect snake.
Well, there's snag.
I said a snag.
Just get the lizard.
If it will actually
Oh no.
load, I don't know if it will load it. Okay, well.
Lizard.
What in the fuck?
Here's a snake, guys. It's definitely a snake.
There's motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking campaign.
There we
Yeah,
go.
and these are Reginald snakes, right?
These are Reginald snakes, yes. So there we go. It's gonna be 2 groups of his snakes. There we go. 2 groups
Are
of
the
his
snakes
snakes.
looking at me or the snakes looking at
They're
the
looking
other
at
dude?
everyone.
Yeah, snakes are looking at everyone. All right, so he's gonna be right there on the base of the staircase. All right, so what do we have for initiative?
I got a nat 20,
Nat 20. Nice.
which is
Well,
actually
they
an
haven't-
18.
Hell yeah, brother. All right.
How do you have a -2 in it? What?
On all decks, yeah.
All right.
Just trash.
So that is going to be Arthur up top.
Arthur, you know you can
Okay.
just link your
Going
D&D
above.
Beyond.
Going above. Or sorry, above 15 to 20.
17.
Okay.
You just do a Chrome extension.
Oh.
Beyond 20 is the Chrome extension. Then you could just use your D&D Beyond, and it automatically links it with your whatever Roll20 tab is open. There's no
Okay.
setup besides that.
Reginald Snakes. Who wants to control Reginald Snakes?
I feel like Beldar wants
do it.
to.
I'll do it.
No.
All right. All right.
Beldar doesn't want
So
to.
yeah. So we're gonna let the wizard control the snakes. There we
Beldar
go.
would ride the back of the snakes.
Which
into
wizard?
combat.
Wizard.
I'm
No, it's gonna
that'd
be
be
no, it's gonna be it's gonna be Arthur. All right, so we got Beldar, and then we end up having okay. All right, so Arthur.
So it's just the single guy down here?
There's a single guy down there right now.
Does he know that the rest of us are here? Is he only seen?
He hasn't seen anything. So right now there is actually a light right over here, like a little torch on this, and it's going to be illuminating 15 feet out. So 2.
So hold on. Can I? Because he yelled at me. Could I have reacted?
All right, so there we go. So that's like the range essentially. So that's like what is kind of illuminated right now.
So he yelled at me. Could I have reacted
Yeah, I mean you could have said
as he
something.
goes down the stairs? Oh,
Yeah.
Like, well, I meant like cast something.
Oh, well, no, you had your back turn. You said you had your back turn because you were looking at whatever might have been coming.
Okay, you're good. That's okay.
He was looking at the wide receivers. I'm
Looking at the wide receivers.
going to cast create bonfire underneath the feet of the guy who came down from the ladder.
Okay. All right, creating that bonfire.
So, yep. So I don't know how to make a little token of sorts. Either way, he has to make a Dex saving throw.
Okay. I doubt the 7's gonna pass.
That is correct. He fails and will take 2d8 purpley fire damage.
Purpley fire damage. Nice. 2d8. So you have to roll that, right?
Roll that. Yeah. I'm gonna figure it out.
Wow, that's wild. Okay. 16.
That is,
What
that
the
is nuts.
16 fire
Hey,
damage.
yo.
Okay, cool.
And then I got
Max
+2
damage.
on that.
Guess we'll
So,
take that.
Yup.
All right. Going to. I'm assuming nothing else. Cassian.
That is correct.
Cool. Cassian, go ahead. Lamp is a little
Um,
quiet. Okay, let me turn up lamp then.
Sorry.
So
Is that better?
one guy.
Wait.
I only see
Lamp
one
say
guy.
something really quick.
Something really quick.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Hopefully that works, job. All right, go ahead, Cassian.
I only see one guy, or do I see both of them?
You only
have
see
two on
one
that.
guy. You only see one guy.
And then do I hear? So I'm curious if I hear anything else with the shit that was outside, because that's kind of where my attention's more. I
Yeah,
could
you've been
care
looking
less
that
about-
way. Go ahead and roll investigation. Disadvantage.
18.
Bro, what are these rolls? 18, 19,
dog.
disadvantage, bro. You're rolling better on your second roll. Like this is wild. Okay. Yeah, I mean you're gonna notice it. Okay. So as you're like looking through there and with your dark vision, you're able to make this out a lot clearer. You're gonna end up seeing what is in like the moving water and kind of these roaring waves that are kind of like going through the sewer with all of the rainfall that's been happening. You're gonna end up seeing what is like almost like a moving rock. It seemed like there's water kind of like moving over top of something, kind of crashing into it, kind of separating around it, and it just keeps like moving closer and closer through this area right in here.
Okay,
Sounds
I
like
need to.
another wide
I'm trying. I'm
receiver
trying to
draft.
see. Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't zoomed in enough or zoomed out enough. So where? Right where?
It's like moving kind of in through here. You saw it just kind of moving in this direction.
Um. Um. How intimidating does the guy down the stairs look?
Um, well, you haven't really looked around to really confront him yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna turn around and just cast sleep.
Okay. You're gonna try to cast sleep? Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I just clicked.
Since the entire description.
How does that work? Do I still roll the hit?
No, it should just be roll, and you have to roll how many hit points it was. Thank you for the cheers, by the way. Appreciate it.
Yo, big 100
Um,
biddies.
Yeah.
Hello?
Thanks, DC Spence.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay, so I roll 5d8 then.
Yeah. Roll 5d8, and this is the total number of hit points of the creature you can put to sleep.
Oh my god. So I think 13 is too low.
Wait, 5d8 rolled you.
I'm rolling. I'm doing my my inspiration.
Bro, I don't think it works like that. You can't do it on like those rolls. Inspiration doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Because it doesn't work like that, bro.
Because you've always rolled better on
All
your
right.
second roll.
And as you cast sleep in your pathetic state of this depression and dismay, you end up just going, it doesn't even really matter. As you cast sleep and you watch a couple little like fairy pixels begin to kind of pop out of his hands, as it looks like it kind of tickles the nose and he itches his eye, and that's about all that happens. So, all right.
Oh, well, all right. I'm still not really afraid. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
when
really,
you turn and look at him, you wouldn't be like ridiculously intimidated. You tell this guy's probably a little more experienced, but it's not, you're not like worried too much per se. Just seeing this one guy is like, oh, whatever.
And then with my God, it's been so long since I played this fucking character.
Lock in.
I'm sorry.
What are we doing here? Hopefully not NBA
well,
drafts.
I'm trying to
that's not for a
remember.
couple
Well, that's next session.
whenever you
NBA is
have
next
advantage
session.
on 10.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
couple
remember my
months.
bonus action if that's tied to Blade song or not, or whatever or not. Or if I can still. Oh, I can still. Okay, I have attack once. Okay, so then I just kind of cast Firebolt
Firebolt.
at the
Okay.
guy. Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna wait. Sleep was your action. How you doing that?
Because I have extra attack, and with a bonus action, I can use a cantrip. Or not as a bonus action, I can because I have extra attack. Whenever I cast it, like sleep is technically an attack, isn't it? Or no?
No. Sleep's a spell. An attack would be like with a martial weapon. It has, well, not martial. It just has to be a weapon. So attack specifically is like a weapon attack, versus casting a spell. So there's that specification. The same reason as to why like a paladin, for example, they get extra attack, but that's only with their sword. I mean, they can't like cast two spells in the same turn.
Well
so.
then, I can't do shit. So never mind. You can track that. I'm done.
God, that
Okay.
23 was so
All right, so going to thief number 1. So as he ends up seeing this snake just right in front of it, he's going to immediately go, and you're going to watch he pulls out 2 daggers. And it looks like those 2 daggers. Oh shit! Can somebody look up the stat block for these snakes for me? Because I know Reginald's not here. Yeah, appreciate it. All right. So you're going to watch as first dagger ends up coming through, and that's going to be a clean hit. I just need to know, are they resistant or immune to poison damage?
1 moment, please.
Negatory. Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it? Okay.
No.
Okay.
+2 in initiative. which I don't know if you factored in. About 60 hit points, AC of 12, but it doesn't say anything on being resistant.
Okay. So that's gonna be a. What's that? So that's gonna be a total of 8 slashing damage, and then an additional 5 poison damage. Does that knock out a snake or no?
No, 60 HP.
60?
Yeah, wait. Which snake? Which
What snake are you
constrictor
looking at?
I'm looking
Giant
at.
constrictor snake, which is what he summoned.
He didn't. I don't think he did that. One.
I really don't think that's possible, bro.
I don't think they're gonna be giant snakes. They're gonna be like poisonous snakes.
Yeah, I
Like
think it's gonna
2
be poisonous
HP.
snakes.
I'm pretty sure they were giant.
I don't.
Text and ask. Give him a ring.
All right. Because I was looking at that stack block and I'm like, there's no way. There's
Yeah,
8 of
that
these.
seems like way too broken for a spell.
We
that
would be
can
the
summon
boss,
those.
you know?
Bro, literally. Okay, it literally went to voicemail right away. All right, I'm more than confident that wasn't what it was. That seems like super OP.
Giant poisonous snakes, not giant constrictor snakes. But they were giant. 8 of them.
8 of them. 8 giant
Poisonous snakes.
poisonous snakes. He's level 10.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
that makes more sense.
So it has 11
Okay,
HP.
yeah, so then it knocks it. Okay, I'm about to say like, there's no way that like you're like 60, like bro, there's no way he summoned like
My bad.
860 left. Like, bro, he would literally just be the boss. Like that way, he's the big bad guy. Like that's what it is. Like Reginald's secretly the villain of the entire campaign. If he's been able to summon 60 HP snakes for the past like however many sessions, that's crazy. Okay, so that would knock out one snake. That knocks out one snake. All right, so going to the second attack. That's gonna be a. It's probably gonna hit then. As armor class, I'm looking at the same stat block, right? Armor class of 14.
Yes.
Okay. So that's also gonna hit because that's gonna be a 16. So that is going to be a total of 6 poison damage and 4. Okay, 4. So no wait. Yeah, 4. So that's gonna be 10. So then the other snake is gonna be at 1 HP.
Is he surrounded by the other 7 snakes?
I'm sure he will be when we get to the snake's turn.
Okay.
All right, so going to the next one, you're gonna end up hearing it sounds like somebody is starting to come down the ladder, and then you're gonna hear another voice from upstairs as well. Oh, I got too many
Is that
keyboards.
guy, by the way? Sorry, I did totally not mark it. There is a
bonfire on him.
bonfire underneath the guy by the ladder.
Okay. Well, here,
I'm sure that would have changed his action.
Yeah, that
in
would have
terms of
definitely
moving.
changed it. So he definitely would have moved over here, moved out of the bonfire. So that fire, I'm assuming, is just literally right underneath the
Mhm.
right
The
underneath that, right into the
Oh,
ladder.
God.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, actually, if you want to use that instead, that works. All right. Going to snakes.
Oh boy, you know what they're doing. Big bite.
Big bite.
Big bite. Okay. So I'm going to still just do rolls since I don't have this character sheet up. +6 to hit. I'm just gonna do it all in roll 20. Does a 22 hit the first one?
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
1d4 plus 4. So that's 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And 3d6 poison damage. Which is 15.
Oh my god.
All right.
That's number 1.
Yeah, that's number 1. Let's do the other 6.
There's still, yeah, exactly.
The other or other 7, because he said there was 8. So.
Well, you killed one, so
I
there's
did.
6.
I did. Yeah. Okay.
No,
Okay.
Alright.
8 minus 1 is 7.
Well, he did lose one of the snakes last session. I thought during that last fight. So I think it would be 6 left.
I don't think he lost. Wait, it's whatever.
Yeah, I think he
6,
lost a snake
7,
during the
8,
last fight.
whatever. It's still a shit ton of damage.
It is. It is.
Here we go.
Okay.
Does the same exact thing hit?
For 8. Wait, what was the attack roll?
16 plus 6, so 22.
Oh, plus 6. Okay, yeah, that hits. Yep.
What's the damage? 5.
Okay.
Piercing.
Yep.
And 10 poison.
5 piercing, 10 poison. Okay. 15 again.
Here's the next one.
Yep.
Does a 19 hit?
Wow, you know what? I think it does, buddy. I think it does.
7 piercing
Okay.
and 13 poison.
You know, one second.
Dan's gonna ban druids.
Alright, so as that happens, you're gonna watch as he just begins kind of seizing on the ground. It's like, you were fucking right. And he just collapses there in a paralysis and shell shock as about snakes that were actually the base of the ladder. Alright, what else do you want to do?
Are there anything else for the snakes to bite?
No!
Okay, I'm gonna bite Cassie.
Okay.
This is what you get for not shutting the fuck up.
All
I
right.
guess the other snakes are gonna wait, or actually they're gonna hide. The
Oh,
other
they're gonna
snakes
hide.
are
Okay,
gonna
that's smart. That's smart. You could, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, they're gonna hide.
hide.
All right.
Yeah.
They're all-
Cool. Going to Beldar.
I'm gonna run over, grab the torch, and just grab the torch, and then run up to Cassian and yeet that shit in the river.
Okay. So you're gonna grab the torch and toss it into the water.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're gonna put the torch out because it's going into the water.
Yeah, 100%.
All
And then
right.
I'm gonna move over kind of near Arthur Beldar, and that will be end of turn.
Okay. Alrighty. So,
Oh,
Cassian.
wait. When I do it, when I run over and yeet the torch past Cassian, I'm gonna yell, "Shut the fuck up this time!" And then kind of turn around and go back.
Okay. All right. So as you end up tossing that in the water, I want you to roll perception for me.
Okay.
Both of us?
You already had your turn. Just Beldar.
That's
Okay.
not great.
You are none the wiser, but very happy with the fact that the light is extinguished and you're good to go. So, you're going to end up recognizing something, actually. Cassian, you're going to just watch. It looks like a giant toad-like creature
What the fuck?
begins crawling
Whoa!
out of the ground
Look at him.
and out of that water. And you're going to watch that torch that he threw actually barely landed right next to it as it begins getting out right in front of you. And you're going to watch as a giant tongue begin to kind of fall off to the side that is now kind of grabbing on, almost twirling around the torch. And it just kind of flings it off to the side.
Hey yo,
All right.
what'd that mouth do though?
It's going to do a lot. You'll see.
Section
Said,
69.
"Aw."
All right. So I want to. So that is going to be a 21 to hit, and then a 23 to hit.
On who?
You.
Not the guy who threw the torch.
Nope.
He hit right away.
I mean, they both hit.
Okay. All right. So
I
you're
don't have
going to
anything
take.
casted right now, so.
All right. You're going to end up taking a total of 14 piercing damage, and you are now grappled.
I'm just not going to make a sound when this happens.
Okay.
I'm
Not even
not
like a-
reacting. I'm
Wow.
told to shut the fuck up this time.
All right.
I am not making a sound.
Cool. So this is actually gonna be really fun then. All right. So Cassian, as that happens, and this you're gonna feel as this like this mouth just kind of claws over you. Everything's gonna go dark, and Cassian's not there anymore. All right. Going to the top of the order. Go to Arthur.
When he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle.
Okay, so since there's nobody else coming down the ladder, and that guy was like, "Tell the others," I'm going to end concentration on my camp or my
Yep.
bonfire.
Bonfire, yeah.
And I'm just gonna hold a little fire thing in my hand for my own personal light. And then I'm gonna go turn to see where Cassian went. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go stroll out the door.
Sure. As you turn and start going at the door, you are a human, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're not going to have any light or anything at this point, and as you're just kind of
So
looking
I will
around, you're going to use
take mine, yeah.
the produce flames really quick. Okay. Oh, do you have you turning on your mace?
Not
Or-
that one. No,
no.
I just holding like a thing in my
Okay,
hand.
so it's going to be 15 feet of light, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, as you're looking around, you're going to see what is nothing immediately in sight. I want you to go ahead and roll investigation for me.
I'm dead.
Glad you asked.
It's all right. You got 7 more characters ready to go.
How do I get it to go in this though?
No, this is not what
I was
meant when I
I'm
said
I'm
shut the
depressed.
fuck up.
I was depressed anyways, man. I'm blue, so like, am I being told to be quiet? I'll just shut up.
And if you were green, you would die. So
If I was red, I'd be livid.
I got a 25.
25. That's pretty good. So what you're going to end up noticing is a bunch of water just like dripping and covering the entire area where Cassian was once standing. Most predominantly, it's going to be here, but you're also going to notice with those little drips over there. And then it doesn't look like there's any water pulling in any direction. It's just a giant puddle of water. It looks like whatever was there, and that's it. There's no footsteps. There's no anything. It looks like something like stepped on, and it was just gone.
I'm gonna look in the water, see if I see like anything under the surface that's like, yeah. If
Okay.
I see any like spines of a creature or like ripples of something that's, swimming against a current or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
So as you end up looking into the water, you're going to end up noticing that doesn't like there's anything out of the way, anything out of the ordinary. It looks like the water's still moving fine. You're barely able to see maybe a little bit of this, but it's a little bit out of your actual eyesight. You can't really see anything else. You could go ahead and keep moving though. You still have more movement. So to get you there, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Going to step into the square where there is.
I think you have
water.
the drawing on, so you got to turn the drawing off so you
Yeah.
could yeah.
Whoops. We're gonna. I'm gonna turn back into the room and shout, "Bildar, Reginald, go chase after that other thief that got away and is retrieving reinforcements. We might not have much time. I don't know. Did you see where Cassian went?" And then I'm just gonna kind of look further.
Okay.
But that's all my stuff. I got.
All right. Going to Cassian. All right, Cassian. So you're gonna end up feeling what is a mouth just engulfing you. You're just completely grappled and restrained as you feel these teeth just really ripping into your flesh. What do you want to do? Because you are grappled and restrained.
What does that mean? I know what
So,
grappled usually means with movement wide. Having that, what does that
so your
restricted
movement
mean?
speed is 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the creature.
Anything
Isn't
other
a
than the
disadvantage
creature?
on everything.
Pretty much.
Yep. And then you are restrained, meaning it's basically the same thing. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saves.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Um. Uh. I guess I'm gonna bonus action to use Blade Song.
Okay.
Blade Song is active, and I now have that as AC. And then I'm going to pretty much attack with Shadow Blade.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade at a no difference at a 3rd level.
Okay.
Well, sorry, I gotta roll an attack first, but all right. So I don't like how it does that. Rapier. I don't want to quit roll.
So.
I'm swinging with. I'm trying to roll. It's not letting me roll.
Okay. Do you have dice you can roll, or?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. There we go. I just left the page and came back. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
That's a nat 20, and so that's gonna be Shadow Blade damage of 3d8, which is gonna be 18 and then doubled. So that's gonna be 36 psychic damage.
okay.
Check that. That's
Gotcha.
right, okay. And then I'm going to use my extra attack
Okay.
and use Booming Blade.
Fuming blade. Okay.
Yep. Which I will roll again.
I think I just realized that the audio. Okay. Talk again really quick. Can you guys still hear? Can you guys hear me and the audio, like, and the background music, and them, or can you just hear the background music now? Yeah. Anyone able to let us know? Or is it just the audio now? Okay. Gotcha. I'll have to change it back then. I'll have to make some more edits to it later. That's unfortunate. So yeah, so I guess we just can't have the audio going. But talk again just so we can make sure.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, so we can hear you guys. That's unfortunate. So we can't hear Pocket Bard. That's unfortunate.
Oh, some epic music.
Oh, they can hear it.
Well, they were able to hear it, and because I swapped an audio setting, and then it went away. But I'll have to mess with it and create a new audio channel for next time. But okay, so as this is happening, Cassian, and you end up striking a lot of damage, you're gonna finally kind of like you're gonna get like a little like peak of light, and it's gonna seem like almost like a flicker of an ember as you're seeing it out of the corner of this thing's mouth.
Okay. Well, I hit again with
Okay.
Booming Blade and 26.
26 is gonna hit, yeah.
Yeah. And so booming blade. Can I do that? Sorry. 1d8 plus the rapier, so 2d8. So it's going to be a 7 piercing damage. I'm sorry, 10 piercing damage plus 6 thunder damage.
6 thunder damage?
Or is it lightning or do I get to pick? It's been a minute. Yeah, 6 thunder damage.
Okay. I'm assuming, does that make an audible sound or no?
Burnish weapon casting melee attack against a creature on hit suffers normal and then becomes sheathed and bound by energy until the target's the spell doesn't say anything about sound.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. Okay, anything else you want to do?
3 big booms.
5 big
Spell
booms.
damage increasing.
No, the crate gives you 5. That one
So-
just gives you 3.
If the target only moves 5 feet or more before then the target
Yeah.
takes it. Okay, alright, it's fine. I'm just seeing if it's like just to me or in general. But I'm good. That's it.
Okay. Alright, going
That's all I
to...
can do. Yeah.
The thief that's dead is going to do absolutely nothing. Shocker. But
Cool.
we're going to move to the next guy. So the next guy is going to end up, and this was gone now, you get a concentration on that. So you're going to end up watching as it looks like one of the thieves gets to the bottom of the staircase and immediately starts moving to the side. And sees what he picks up a torch and kind of is holding his torch around, sees that one of the thieves is actually dead on the ground. As the other thief ends up following right behind him, saying, look at this, he's got all of the bite marks. Watch out for the snakes. You go watch as they both end up pulling out their daggers, and it looks like they're just kind of waiting. Alright, going to snakes.
Guess what they're gonna find out.
Let's see.
They
what are
only
gonna
got 2 weapons each, right? I got 7 snakes or 6?
do? 6 snakes. 6 snakes.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna bring them out. 3 on each. And,
Okay.
let me. Is there a way I can get the stat block somehow in D&D Beyond to send it through here, or do I have to just keep rolling it the way
I think you
was
have to keep
before?
rolling it the way you were.
Okay. All right. So, with a +6 to hit on the first one. Well, +6 to hit on all of them, but yeah. 19
Yeah, 19's gonna hit.
with 7, or excuse me, was it 1d4 plus 4? God damn it. One moment, please. Okay. Oh wait, I can do it now. I think. Oh, there it goes. It worked. You see now?
Yep, I
Does
see
that
it.
work? Okay.
So,
Okay, so they were supposed to make con saves
con saves for those?
every single bite this whole time.
So they might not have taken all the poison damage every time?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna retcon that really quick, because that definitely changed things.
Okay, yeah.
So, con save would have been what?
It's an 11 to save.
Okay, so then he would have saved that one. Okay, he would have saved that one. Then the third and fourth. No, wait, no, he only bit 3 times, right?
Yeah, but we didn't attack with all
Okay.
the snakes.
Last one he would have saved on. So yeah, make a wait. You would have so then it would have been 3 other snake attacks.
Right.
Okay, we'll just say the other 3 snake attacks did it, so that's fine. Because even if he saves all of those, I don't think it's going to be enough. All right, carry on. What else are you doing?
Okay.
So then it was 7 piercing,
So
and then this guy is going to do a save. Okay, so he's going to save, so it's only going to be 7 piercing. Okay. All right.
Snake number 2.
Number 2. Let's do it.
Now that we
Lot of
know what we're
snakies.
doing.
Last slippy snakes.
Hey, does a 24 hit?
24 does hit, and that one's gonna fail. So it's gonna be 13 damage altogether. Okay.
Correct.
Going to them though. So what you're gonna end up seeing is the snakes end up coming in. So, and this is going on the first guy.
Mhm.
So you're gonna watch as he ends up actually using his reaction and goes to slash at one of the snakes, and that's gonna be a total of 6 piercing damage and an additional 4 poison damage.
Does he roll the hit as well?
Yeah, he rolled the hit. So
What was the roll?
it was
you-
17
You already know them.
or what did I say 18 or yeah, it's more than the 14. So
Yeah. I was like, wait.
so it's gonna be
you could
10
just
on
say that.
one, and then the other thief is also gonna swing. That's gonna be about 14, and that's gonna be 12 total damage. So that's gonna
So
knock
that
out
kills-
one of the snakes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So then
That's
you have
pretty
one snake at 1 HP, and then here let me do this really quick. So 3 snakes, one's at 1 HP, and then you have 2 snakes over here.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, carry on.
Okay. So that was the first guy. So the snake at 1 HP, I think, is gonna bite now.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do that. With a 13 to hit.
Actually, it's gonna be 2 snakes at 1 HP, right? Yeah, it'd be 2 snakes at 1 HP because he swung for 10 on one of them, so you got 2 snakes at 1 HP. Okay. Because it's 11 HP. Yes, that's right. Okay, but so what is it? So you said what to hit? 13. 13's not gonna hit. Wow,
Whoa,
that's
he
crazy.
saved.
It is
Wow.
Look at
crazy.
silvery barbs.
Okay. Silvery bars. All right. So going to the other 2 snakes. What are the other 2 snakes gonna do?
Last 2 snakes on the other guy. A nat 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And
It's
then,
definitely gonna hit.
Yeah. I think it just... I don't know what the rolls do for poison and all that. I'm not sure how the damage works there. It says 8 plus and 16 plus on the bottom. He can still roll to save, or maybe not. I don't know. On the poison.
Wow, he fails. Okay,
So he
That was a crit
he takes
fail.
at least 20.
at least
Takes
20.
at least 20, or at least 24 damage.
Okay, at least 24 damage.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm not
then,
sure for anything
do
else.
we know if that's double or not?
It looks like it just...
It's fine as long as
It's
it's
like a couple
as long
of
as
them?
I know that damage is good.
I think that's all it needs to do.
Okay, so 24 damage. Okay. All right. Big turn for the snake. Any
One
other
more
snakes?
snake.
Or is that
One
all the
more.
snakes?
One more.
more snake. Okay.
Last snake.
Last snake.
Woo! 16 to hit.
Yep.
With a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that one's gonna pass. So 8 piercing. All right.
Correct.
Cool. All right. No more snakes. Beldar.
I'm gonna kind of like look over my shoulder, like, all right, and then I'm gonna kind of jump off the box and just go in with my blades swinging
Okay.
to try and hit the one closest to me.
Nice.
As a matter of fact, I'll probably stay on top of the box. That is going to be. Come on, roll. Maybe. Maybe not. Hold on, let me refresh D&D Beyond.
I had to change the tab, so I went from action to spells and back to actions, and it worked for whatever reason.
There we go. Thank you.
Yep.
15 to hit.
15 is not gonna hit.
All right. I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
22 to hit.
22's gonna hit.
That is going to be 11 damage.
11 slashing damage.
Correct.
Okay. He's not looking great.
And we go, quit touching my lizards! And now I end my turn.
Okay. Going to the toad. All right.
Nice.
So you're gonna actually feel what is this toad beginning to kind of like open up its mouth even more as it kind of starts like kind of tossing you back deeper and deeper into its throat. As it ends up going deeper and deeper and deeper.
Huge sub lion, let's go.
Ooh, that advantage is gonna give it a crit.
Lion.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you're gonna end up taking a total of. Thanks for the sub, appreciate it. That's gonna be a total of 10. That is going to be 25 piercing damage.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right, so you are now swallowed, and you're no longer grappled, so that's good. And
nice.
you are now blind, restrained, and you are totally covered against all other attacks and effects outside of the toad.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll talk about other stuff when it comes, but
Is it my turn?
all right. Go
Did
to
it
Arthur.
move?
Nope.
Oh, did it move?
Nope. It's
I
just
moved
staying in the
'cause-
same spot. Same spot.
I made the videos move because I changed my in-server name to Arthur, finally.
Oh, okay. That's fine. As long as you're over there and it didn't change me, so we're good.
Yeah.
All right.
GG.
Going to Arthur.
Okay. So do I finally see this thing now? Do I see like any sort of intense magical struggle inside the throat of
You would have actually heard some like weird slashes and weird noises, and it would have been coming from over in this direction.
I'm going to run that way.
Okay.
This time I'm going to
As you do,
extinguish
you're going to
my
end up
hand.
seeing what is a giant toad sitting on the edge of the water. As you see what is like a foot dangling out of its mouth, and it just kind of like it's trying to use its tongue to like curl it around and keeps forcing it inside, and eventually just kind of stares at you.
So is it like? So is it just like right there, and I can just shoot it?
It's
or is it,
literally
like,
it's
in
literally
water?
looking at you with like one of its side eyes as you're watching the foot just kind of go inside the rest of the mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Firebolt right away. Let's do it.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, that was the wrong thingy. Shit.
I think I saved
worked.
on my.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Oh.
So as you end up shooting your firebolt, you're going to end up watching as it basically it goes right past and between its eyes, and it just goes and hits the wall right behind it. As you watch as both the eyes just kind of begin turning and fixate back on you.
Well.
And you start seeing what is like a little bit of puffing almost from the inside of the stomach. And it looks like there's something kind of moving around inside of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to draw my Radiant Mace
Okay.
and my shield. I'm going to click the mace on, and I'm just going to stand next to Big Frog Guy.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. Going to Cassian.
So that roll was to maintain my concentration. So 21, because I get a +4 because of Blade Song.
Okay.
I'm doing this properly if I'm inside of his stomach.
Yep. So you are blinded and restrained, and you have total cover
yeah.
from any effects outside of this creature.
Yeah, but I can feel like I'm in a stomach at this point. Like
you would feel like you are stuck in the esophagus of this creature. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna use Shadow Blade and frickin' like try to slash my way out.
Okay.
Again? Come on. Does 14
So your
hit?
your attack rolls have disadvantage. Don't forget that.
Does a 14 hit?
That's crazy. No, a 14 doesn't hit though. So this you could use your extra attack on.
Yeah, that is true.
This is something you could use your extra attack on.
Damn. Okay. I mean, can I roll inspiration to hit again? I'm just kidding.
I mean, you
No.
could. No, you could. It would basically just negate out your disadvantage. But yeah, you could.
Sure. Let's do that. So I
Okay.
just. Well, does that go with? Am I taking the higher roll then?
So because you already rolled both, we're just gonna have you go ahead and we'll just let you use the higher roll for right now, for speed's sake.
Okay.
So you gotta
That's
use
fine.
24.
Yep. So 24.
Yeah, 24 is
There's
gonna hit.
24 hit.
24
Okay.
hits.
So let's do third level Shadow Blade. It's going to be 14 psychic damage,
14 psychic damage. Okay.
and then I will use extra attack with Booming Blade. Every time. Why do you not let me? That's going to be with disadvantage, right? I'm assuming.
Yep, disadvantage. Yep.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay. That's 5 piercing
Okay.
plus 2 thunder,
2 thunder. Okay.
and then I try to move, but I can't. Like I try to wiggle my way out of things.
Yep. As you're doing this, though, you're gonna end up feeling what is this weird kind of stomach acid. You were just ripping up basically the inside of this toad creature. Okay.
I mean, that's it. Yeah,
Alright.
I mean,
Going to the thief. So you're gonna end up watching as what looks like the thieves inside that room end up ripping their blades, and you're gonna watch as these dual blades end up coming across. That's cocked.
Nice gag.
Okay.
All right, nice cap. So that's gonna be a Bubba 14, Bubba 14. So first one is gonna end up taking. What was that? Okay, so it's gonna be 7 on the one that is at full HP. So that's gonna be what 4 HP left on one, and then another one is gonna end up being.
More than 1 damage?
Oh yeah, well yeah, it's 1 damage. Okay, yeah. So then you only have 2 left on that one then. All right, so then two snakes left here. All right, going to the other one. Ooh, that's gonna be a crit on one.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's gonna be. So it's gonna be exactly 11 on the crit, which is kind of awkward, but we'll take it. So exactly 11 on the crit, and then the second one is going to be 9. Okay, so I'll make those
Wow,
adjustments
the
really
first
quick.
Miss on the snake.
So we have 1 snake left here, and then 1 at 4, 1 at 1 over there. Okay, going to snakes.
Bite.
Bite.
First guy up top. 4 HP guy eaten. 17 to hit
Yeah, 17 is going to be a hitter.
with a con save. As always.
Ooh, yes, meets it, beats it. Okay.
Okay.
7, and that's on the first guy, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And second snake with a 15 to hit.
15's not going to hit.
And then the final snake at the second thief. was a 23 to hit.
23 is going to hit. That's cocked. That's going to fail. Okay. So it's going to be 13 damage. Let me see, actually. That might be in. Okay, and you're going to watch as he ends up just keeling over right there in the spot.
Go, good
Dunzo. Dunzo.
Then I'd like to combine the snake blocks to one snake block of 3 snakes.
Make it one giant constrictor snake.
Yeah.
All right.
Poison.
Its HP goes up to 60.
Up to 60, easily. Yeah, easily. Yeah. They all just like morph into one giant one.
Yeah.
They're evolving.
Go Power Rangers.
All right, Beldar. What do you want to do? Your turn.
So the one directly in front of me is dead now.
Yes. I have the
Yes.
little crossbow and icon.
Okay, I see it. I'm gonna move on top of the other box, and how does this one look?
He looks beat up, but he looks pretty good.
I
Definitely
want
has some
to-
blood dripping out of him, but
I want to hit him with the great axe, but I'm
Okay.
gonna hit him with the blunt side to do non-lethal damage.
okay.
That is going to be a 15 that does not hit.
Nope.
The second one is going to be a 22.
That's gonna hit.
And it's going to be 8 damage.
8 damage. Got it. He is now looking bloody, as you might say.
Okay.
Como se dice bloody?
All right. Anything else, Beldar?
No, that's going to be it.
Okay. Going to the toad thing. All right. So, Cassian, as you're sitting inside of the belly and throat of this giant toad creature, you are going to end up feeling your skin beginning to burn and singe even more. You're going to end up taking a total of 10 necrotic damage.
Oh god.
10, huh?
10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
All right. Going to...
That's it?
Nope. Arthur. You're going to end up watching as it immediately goes and takes its tongue and slings it out towards you as violently as it can. And as that tongue comes down, that is going to be a crit.
Oh god.
Alright, as that tongue goes out and slashes up against you, you're going to end up taking a total of 13 necrotic damage. And then make a strength save.
Oh, nat 20, actually.
Okay, nice. All right. And you are good to go there. Now, you're going to end up watching as it feels like you're kind of about to get pulled even closer to it, but you're able to fight it. You're going to watch as it looks like the mouth begin to kind of try to clamp down on top of you.
He's gonna try.
He's going to try. It's going to be 20. Not natural.
Lab grown.
On
You. For the attack.
just a normal attack roll.
Yeah, normal attack roll. 20 not natural.
Shield.
I don't have any spell slots besides level 3. I'm gonna tank it like a big boy.
Okay. And you're going to end up taking a total of 9 piercing damage. Or no, wait. 14 piercing damage. And you are now grappled.
Good. Good, Anakin. Good. Okay.
Alright. Alrighty. Going to Cassian.
So, can I see anything? I'm completely blinded.
You are blinded. You have the condition of blinded. I can read
Alright.
to you what blinded says.
No, you're good.
but-
Nope, it's fine. I can't see shit. I can't
You
move.
cannot see, and you automatically fail anything that requires sight. Attack rolls against you have
fine.
advantage, and all of your rolls have disadvantage.
I mean,
roll.
I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna keep swinging. Shadow Blade.
Okay.
Every time. I don't know why it doesn't like my weapon. That's a 4. An 11 is gonna miss.
11 is gonna miss.
All right.
Inside this
Boop.
thing. by the
Actually, let's
way.
move it down closer to Scott. There we go.
Is a 12 gonna hit?
12 is not gonna hit. Imagine having aim that bad.
I feel like this should be advantage if I'm inside of its stomach.
I think it should be disadvantage because you are in there. Like, how do I wiggle this? Like,
That's
I don't
fair.
know what to do. I can't move anything.
I mean, I can't do anything.
Help me, Daddy Arthur. Help
He's
me.
trying to swing with the dull side of his sword.
Yeah.
Can't do anything.
I'm literally inside him. Where is he?
I can't hit this guy.
I can't. Oh shit. Okay, anything else you want to do, Cassian?
No, can't do anything.
All right, cool.
Cry a little bit.
Nope.
Going to the last.
I mean,
Thief
maybe,
boy.
but I'm already Soro, so it's gonna be really quiet.
So you are going to have an attack going through at each of the remaining snakes. One of them is going to completely miss, but the other one is going to hit, and even a minimal roll should be enough to do. Yeah, so it's going to end up knocking out the 4 damage snake. All right. So one snake left here.
One snake each. One snake each.
One snake each, and one's at HP and one's at full. All right, and then we are going to go over to snakes. Snakes.
And it's one more thief guy, right?
Yeah, one more thief guy.
That's it? Okay, so I have 2 snakes. Bite number 1 is an 11 to hit.
11 is not going to hit.
And the last one. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is going to hit.
With a con save.
It's cocked. Okay, he's going to pass.
Okay, so 5 piercing. That's it.
5 piercing damage. Okay.
Didn't he still take half of the poison? Or am I wrong about that?
Or half as much damage on a 6. Oh, yeah. Half as much. You're correct.
Oh, have as much?
It's half the poison damage.
Bro, you're killing
don't
me.
worry. Don't worry.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry, I haven't
god.
been paying attention to this.
Ah!
This is why we don't give other this
I'm just gonna say he's dead.
Arthur.
He's dead. Okay, he's dead because he's been bit so many times. I'm sure he's dead at this point. There you go. You killed the DM and you killed him. All right. All right.
Killed Cassian too.
All right. There you go. So he's dead. He's on the ground. He's seizing, and as he looks into the sky, he's just gonna say, "Why didn't you kill me sooner?" And then that's gonna be it. All right. Anything else the snakes want to do?
That's it. The snakes
Okay.
are gonna combine into one little snakey.
Good.
Oh, one little snake box, so it's 2 snakes.
It's gonna be a snake box. Got it. Okay. Beldar, what do you want to do with the snake box?
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna turn around, put my axe on my shoulder, and just kind of strut my way to the door. And let's see, 5, 10, 15,
You can move
20,
your character.
25.
So. Yeah.
And they're like, why the fuck did Arthur walk off in the middle of the fight? And where did Cassian go? And
As you tell
I
you
do
that, you're
have
going
dark
to turn
vision.
off to the right, and you're going to see what is a giant toad with a massive belly, and you're going to watch what looks like two like very frumpy and pompous feet and pants are just flailing vigorously out of the toad's mouth as one of the toad eyes go and kind of look over at you.
I told him to be quiet, but I didn't expect this shit. And then I'm gonna move another 10 feet, and ooh, God, I wish I had rage. Let's see. What do I have? If I have a javelin in my inventory, is it going to take an action for me to take it out and throw it?
No, I'm assuming you'd have that at the ready.
Okay.
Because you can't really
Plus
put
three
a
hand
javelin
axe.
like
Well-
away, so unless it's in
Plus
like a
three
bag of
hand axe
holding
you
or
have.
something.
Yeah, but I don't want to throw that and take a chance of losing it until I have my
Oh, it
rage
doesn't
and
come back
return.
if you don't have rage.
Well, correct.
Oh,
So I'm gonna yeet that javelin at it. That's a 24 to hit.
24 is
Yep.
gonna hit. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
It's gonna be 8 damage.
Wait, okay, I gotta do some math really quick. Okay, 8 damage.
where did you throw it? What part of the body?
All right, that's actually a good question. Where did you throw it?
Generally, at the toad.
Probably right towards the stomach.
Okay. All right. So Cassian, as you're like struggling in there and taking this necrotic damage, you're gonna watch as like something just kind of like cuts right in front of your vision. You're gonna feel like a little bit of like a dripping down like a little bit of your nose. As you're like, ugh, ugh, ugh. And now you're feeling something hard pressing up against your forehead. Anything else you want to do, Beldar? It looks really fucked up.
I have a second attack, but I don't think I have another javelin, so I think that's probably gonna be it.
Okay.
Because I'm not throwing anything else at the moment.
Gotcha. Going to the
The
toad.
toad.
The toad.
Well, it was nice seeing you guys.
All right. So. All right. So what is gonna happen now,
Oh no.
Cassian?
Yep.
You're gonna end up feeling as you're struggling inside there, more of this stomach acid. You're gonna take in there 12 necrotic damage. What?
1 HP.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? What?
Oh, no, bad.
You're-
Oh, no,
Just follow it in there and I'll heal him.
That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Arms are gonna be down there soon, so you'll have somebody to heal you. All right. So as that happens, you are going to end up feeling what is the entirety of this thing moving around a little bit more. Arthur, you're going to end up feeling the teeth begin to kind of clamp down you more. It looks like he's trying to kind of swallow you, but he really can't. And it feels like he just kind of keeps tossing around inside the mouth. Oh, wow, the man's giving me a crit. Okay. So you're going to end up taking a total of 30 piercing damage.
That hurts.
And then you are also going to end up having... This is going to be above a 20. So I think that's going to be a 21.
Shield.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, 21. So you're going to end up feeling as this tongue begins kind of wrapping around you and spirits pulling your feet in a little bit more. You're going to end up taking another... what's that? 4, 8... 12 necrotic damage.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Going to Arthur.
How much?
Hey, so I'm in this guy's mouth, right?
Yep. And then Beldar, you're also going to recognize something.
Okay.
It looks like the toad just kind of vanishes in a plume of smoke and water.
Oh.
Dead.
I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp while in its fucking jowls.
Okay.
So I
Still
think
going to
that
be
gets me.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Are you sure?
It's still going to be disadvantage. It says
I'm
if
just
you...
lighting up a hand.
Well, it says you are restrained. So,
hmm
attack rolls have disadvantage.
He's gonna eat my dust. And let me try disadvantage. Oh, baby, we're in for an 18.
Whoa. Okay, how much damage we doing? That's gonna be a hit.
Mm-hmm. 10 shock damage.
Arthur, as that happens, you are going to, as you begin kind of like feeling what is all this water rushing in and all this smell and raw sewage, you're going to immediately feel as the mouth kind of releases you. And you begin kind
I
of
got
forcing yourself out. Oop. And you're forcing yourself out of this thing's mouth as you watch this toad kind of surface and begin flowing down in the water in this river.
Can you answer me a question real quick? What is the definition of where I'm currently located again? Like I'm not affected by what?
You are not affected by outside spells.
Okay. Does his shocking grasp hit me
It does not
because I'm
hit you.
inside of him and he is inside of him casting it?
No, it wouldn't work like that.
Are you? I'm just asking.
I am sure. I am sure. I'm looking at the stat block. They are very, very specific on this.
Okay.
Okay. Because it just says total cover. That's the big thing it does. You cannot be directly affected by spells outside.
But he's not outside.
He's outside of the gut.
He's outside of the area you are. You're inside the creature. He's outside
Okay,
of the inside of the creature. So.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we are going to go ahead and end initiative there.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
I know you
resurface.
guys can't hear it, but you know, get the triumphant victory music. That
sounds a whole lot like level up music.
You know, maybe it is. Maybe, I might have taken a little inspiration from that, but wow. All right. So, Arthur, as you end up kind of pushing out of this thing's mouth, you're gonna end up watching as this creature literally just keeps flowing down the river.
Does it look dead as it like flow as I escape it?
Oh yeah, it looks super dead.
Look back at it?
And it just keeps
Okay.
flowing down the river until eventually you see that it ends up hitting a gate and it's just kind of stuck up against the gate. Cassian, you're finally able to start moving around a little more. It looks like the muscles are finally relaxing. As you begin kind of slowly begin to crawl your way out, I want you to make athletics with disadvantage.
Oh no, I get advantage.
Oh no, I'm
But it's on,
sorry.
I do get advantage on acrobatics.
Athletics.
So it's just
Athletics.
uh, okay. So disadvantage. Dirty 20
Dirty 20.
and a 6.
Oof.
Okay.
It was a 19
you are struggling so much trying to claw your way out of this thing, and you are not able to do it.
I mean, is there still stomach acid hitting me?
Nope, there's no stomach acid in there. Has to be alive for that to really take effect. All right.
Just dried up immediately.
Okay.
Just
So, how fast is? Well, we're out. You said we're out of initiative.
You're
right?
out of initiative, yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna
Build
first
up.
off
Build up, come,
run over
baby.
and help Arthur out. How deep is this
Oh, it's pretty deep.
trench?
Yeah, and then
Alright,
Arthur's
I'm
like struggling to fight the current. That way he could actually get out of this thing.
I'm gonna drop a rope down for him.
Okay.
Give me your hand. I'm right here.
I'm too short. Like you're not gonna be able to reach it.
Lean over.
Can I just put my battle axe down and like dip it in the water?
Yeah, you could do that.
Like I'm there, I'm leaned in, battle axe in the water, trying to help him out.
Okay, I
So-
have a rope and a battle axe to hold on to. I'm probably flailing and just grabbing onto something.
All right, you managed to grab onto not just the rope, but also the battle axe. And between the two of those, you're able to awkwardly finagle your way up. Raw athletics for me.
dirty 20.
And it's actually a lot less awkward than anyone would have imagined. As you end up grabbing onto these things and actually using all of your upper body strength with like the part of the armor and everything you're wearing, you're able to kind of get yourself up and assume a very confident pose after being covered in feces and running rainwater.
I feel totally fine, as if there was no filth about, and I wasn't totally getting my innards crushed by gnashing teeth. Oh, speaking of, I believe
Where-
Cassie's still inside that thing. need to
So
go
I'm gonna run down and Arthur, do you have anything that could like, you know what? Here, and I hand him the rope and I tie it around my waist and I jump in the water.
Okay. All right, you do that, and you're able to jump right into the water.
So I'm hopefully going right towards the toad with the current.
Yeah, I mean you can move your character and everything.
So I'm going to take out my little hand axe and just start cutting at the gut and trying to basically gut this thing wide
Okay.
open, going from where I hit with the javelin upwards
Okay.
and just slicing away.
All right. As you do that, I want you to roll animal handling for me.
That's a 7.
Okay. As you begin kind of cutting this thing open, you're definitely not all that familiar with the anatomy of these things, but you end up kind of gutting it a little bit, and you watch as looks like feces begin kind of rolling out, and the intestines begin kind of going down the stream, and you're able to kind of get in there pretty delicately, but you're just getting stuff everywhere. Eventually, you're going to end up cutting open the slit as you watch what looks like Cassian's foot just begins kind of spilling out with a bunch of other different types of innards and belongings. It's going to smell and just completely reek, but probably not nearly as bad as all the feces and everything that are surrounding you.
I'm gonna pull him out and take the rope off of myself and tie it to him, and then just hold on to the bar and be like, Arthur.
I'm swinging my blade. I was blinded, right? Because
Yep.
I couldn't see anything. Next
Yeah,
thing you
yeah.
know, I'm being
Well,
pulled.
yeah, 'cause- yeah, you're right.
Thinking I'm still in action. I'm
You're
swinging
right.
my blade.
Yeah, you're right.
That's my reaction.
Getting
I'm
pulled out while swinging. All right, so
Yeah.
as Arthur, I'm assuming you're pulling him out then. Alright.
Pulling on the rope, yes.
Yeah. So as you're getting pulled out, so Cassian, I want you to go ahead and make an
Would he be
attack roll.
swinging his blade at me when I'm cutting him out?
Well, that's what
before
we're about to figure out. Cassian, make an attack roll.
It's Shadow Blade.
That's
it's going.
fine. If you're going
That's
it at me, that's understandable.
Yeah, make your
I'm
attack
just
roll.
slashing it.
Disadvantage, because you are still blinded.
A dirty 20.
Next one's got to be shit.
Nat 20.
Nice.
So as you end up getting like an arm free, you're just completely flayed throughout. You're like, this is what the afterlife feels like. I know it. I'm
at one health. I'm swinging for my
Yep.
dear life.
And then like the death is near, and you end up swinging, and you get a clean hit on something. On something.
On damage. That is.
All right. Here's what it's gonna be.
16 psychic
I'm gonna roll a
damage.
d6. I'm gonna roll a d6. Even, you're hitting the toad. Odd, you're hitting Beldar.
Can I roll the d6?
You know what? Sure. Yeah. Even, you're hitting the toad. Odd, you're hitting Beldar.
Okay. Nat 1.
All right, Beldar. You're gonna end up getting slashed and gashed by this shadowy blade.
All right.
16 damage.
16 damage.
Immediately, I'm
worth.
gonna be like, "Oh fuck! I guess I deserve that," and I'm gonna grab him by the wrist and be like, "We're trying to save you here."
I mean, when I hear him, I calm down a little bit. I don't take my second attack.
Okay. As you end up getting pulled out the rest of the way, eventually you're going to see what is the world around you, surrounded by fecal matter and rats and roaring waters.
So I'm like, no water came in to sink me, no nothing. Just making sure. Just
Yeah, you really want to die, bro. Like,
I'm just being
No,
Just
no,
make-
you're
You got a
still
rope around you.
alive.
We're pulling you in.
Yeah, I'm tying the rope around him as this is going on.
Oh
Take
man.
your second attack. You finally hit your stride.
All right, so you're able to get pulled off the shore, and now you're all sitting there at the store watching. It looks like this giant toad thing keeps kind of just flopping around with its innards just completely just getting caught up in the current and moved along. And it's just sitting there up against the grate with its tongue hanging out.
Before I get pulled out, can I take my javelin back?
Yes, you can take your javelin back.
All right.
Oh, thanks for the gifts, sub Lampinator. Welcome, Ailey.
No ads.
No ads, no ads, no ads. King Shot
I
gives you
literally
endless
subbed at the
fun
beginning of
without
this
any
stream
break.
because there were ads, and I didn't want ads.
So all three of you are standing there right on the perceivable shore, essentially, or the little walk area inside the sewer.
I'm going to immediately cast Cure Wounds on Cassian as I pull him out of the water at 3rd level.
I'm gonna start to make my way back to the room.
Yeah.
26. Damn.
That's some good healing.
One more 3rd level spell slot, and then I'm out for real, and there's nothing more I could do until I get a long rest.
Or a
For
potion.
real.
For real.
I already drank all the potions.
Yeah, but at this rate, we'll get more.
Just not the recovered potions that we have not gone through yet.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
Well, that took an unexpected turn. Where did
Well.
this giant frog thing come from, and why did it...
I tried
Did it
telling
leave
you it
the
was coming
leaves?
this way, and you told me to be quiet.
As I hear, I'm guessing I'm hearing this as I walk by. I'm like, my bad. I didn't expect that. And I just kind of keep walking.
I'm like
Cassian,
picking
we were
up.
just laying an ambush, and you completely... you sprung it upon us more than
I
anyone.
didn't even know there was people down there. I was just following the trail.
Well, it's fair, I suppose. I guess that giant toad thing would have come after us eventually, I suppose. I'm assuming we don't have much time before any more of these thieves decide to show up.
Hey, Cassian, how you doing?
I mean, I just like smell myself, and I'm just like, I've been better.
Yeah, but are you still like really hurt?
I was just healed by 26 health points from one.
So like 75% of your health, knowing your character roughly.
I'm still not 50%.
Okay. I guess I'll turn around and I'll come back and I'll be like, as a potion of apology, do you want this greater healing? And I'm just gonna hold it up, and if you want it, you can take it.
I just take it and chug it.
All right.
What's a greater? How much? How many?
44 plus 4.
Ooh. 10, 14. Okay.
Sorry,
So what
I
are you-
didn't think
so
that
what-
that
what are-
was gonna happen when I told you to shut up.
What are we doing down here? Why are you way down here in the sewers?
So
Well-
we found all the missing potions. The people that were attacking us were the people that stole the potions. We should probably go see if they had anything because there was some Thieves Guild stuff lingering around. But
Okay. I'll go walk into that room. So I'll just walk my way back and just kind of walk in.
and Arthur, do you have the potions?
I have some of the potions.
Okay.
Here's what I'm worried about. We came down here to investigate, the whereabouts of who sold the items from our dear friend. Oh God, I'm already forgetting her name because my brain is on fire. As it seems, I was chomped to bits. What we could do here, perhaps we grab that big ugly toad thing, drag its body in here, make it look like this was some sort of crazy freak accident between these thieves and this toad thing, and then we chase after the rest of the thieves.
I'm down.
All right,
But I'm
We could hit
also
a couple more
gonna
things.
kind of look at their bodies to see if there's anything on them that is of use or ties them to anything, or I don't know, shows their thieves guild.
Sure, yeah. As you get over there and you're kind of looking over their armor, you are going to notice something that the armor they're wearing, it does look like it's made for thieves. You notice there's a lot of extra pockets and compartments, but as you're kind of looking at the armor and everything, remind me with your backstory and everything. You've only spent a little bit of time in the Holdout City's Pike, but you have spent time in other areas, right?
Correct. I've
Okay.
spent time in, let's see, I want to say Glyciduna is where I was from. Spent time in Pike.
You
I
spent some
know I
time in
went
the
through a
Imperials.
fishing city. I went some time through the Imperials, Risen
Okay.
Stone.
Gotcha. So
Uh,
in your time doing all this stuff, you've actually run into a couple different types of people. One of the type of people you ran into, though, specifically, was thieves. And with your experiences with thieves and kind of the kind of materials and everything they wear, this is very reminiscent of that. I want you to go ahead and roll in history, probably.
that's a 7.
Okay. You're not all that familiar as to kind of what the armor is they're wearing, but you could definitely tell the armor is rather tattered and beaten. Looks like this armor is probably not new.
I'm gonna kind of show it to the others. Be like, I'm fairly certain these were thieves of some sort. I don't know if it's thieves guild particularly, but all these extra pouches, everything. That's a lot of how they operate. And by looking at their daggers, would I be able to tell if there's a poison coating on them?
Um, yeah, go ahead and take a look at the daggers and roll investigation. Arthur, I'm assuming you're there too?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll history for me. And do it with advantage given your backstory.
Those daggers look pristine. Nothing on them. I nat one. They
Yep,
look so good I could lick them.
yep, you almost want to lick it. You almost do. So what's your roll, Arthur?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. All right, so as you're actually looking over the armor, you're very familiar with this actually. This is an old retired armor set from the Thieves Guild, one that was actually primarily operating out of the Holdout City of Pike. You're like intimately familiar with the type of armor that they have there, and it was cycled out by the guild a long time ago. But apparently, it looks like some of it was still being circulated, or maybe it was like thrown away. Maybe it was extra supplies. Maybe this is just what they've resourced to. But this isn't anything that they've been wearing as of late. They've been wearing completely different armor and a completely different design, and a lot more updated to suit the needs of what they have. But it functions, but it's just definitely nothing current. But it's definitely an older material and older styling of the armor. You're probably talking at least 20 years old.
Well, Beldar, it seems we found ourselves some folk who enjoy the surplus of the older uniforms. These could be potential thieves, but maybe not, as you say, from the Thieves Guild. But you may be onto something. I do think we can... I'm not sure if we can completely rule out the Thieves Guild, though. I would find it nice and convenient to tie them all together, but this would make sense as to why perhaps these thieves in particular couldn't open that one very simple chest upstairs that I also couldn't open. So,
Valid point. They probably aren't the highest of quality, but nonetheless, they were thieves. I guess we knew that from the beginning since they robbed the store.
Okay, now quickly, let's
Um,
grab this toad and bring it in. And stage something kind of quick so we can get after the rest.
All right. So I'm gonna walk back towards the toad. Um, how heavy is this?
It's a large creature.
I'm gonna
So
be helping
fairly
Beldar
heavy.
as well.
Well, my thought is, do I tie a rope to a javelin and try and spear it and pull it up? Do I
I
jump
mean,
in and then hope you can
well,
pull
to
both
be
of us?
fair, you did basically gut the creature because you weren't very good at opening it up. So it's
Yeah.
probably going to be a bit lighter. Other than the fact that there's like water in there, I think it's kind of pulling it off to the side. So
All right. So I'm gonna hand the rope to Arthur and Cassian and tie it around my waist and go stick my arm down its throat and try and drag it up.
And
all
we'll
right,
call him in.
Yes.
okay, yeah, you managed to stick your hand down his throat and let's go with an athletics.
Athletics? Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat decent at that. That's a dirty 20.
All right. Yeah, you're struggling to do it, but you're getting some movement. It looks like it's not enough though. You're really trying, and it's making it move, but it's not really enough to get it there. At least you're not just stagnant and still.
We're also pulling on the rope that is
Yeah.
attached too, so
Yep.
we'll do whatever rolls we need to.
Yep. So that's just gonna be a help action.
Okay.
So
What do you want from that?
if it's just a help action, it should just he just has to roll again.
Okay. Boom. Get a nat 20 now.
That's not a nat
21.
20, but that's a 21.
You're getting even more movement, but it doesn't seem like that's enough. As you're doing this too, it looks like the creature's body is beginning to kind of, with the motion, everything is starting to kind of fall out even more, making it a little bit easier. But it looks like some of the bodies begin to kind of almost like get caught in the current, and it might be even less of it that you're able to get out.
All right, so I'm going to take the rope and stick it down its throat and at its stomach and tie it around. And then have. Can y'all pull me up?
Okay, you're gonna tie it. Go ahead and make a sleight of
Yep.
hand for me on the tie.
That's a 7.
Okay. All right, you're feeling pretty good about that knot.
All right. Can y'all pull me up?
Pulling it.
All right.
All right, so they help me up, and then I'm going to help them do it.
Okay. All right. So it's gonna be 3. We'll do it this way now. So it's gonna be 3 strength checks. All 3 of you, same time.
All three of us.
Yep. All 3 of you, strength checks.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm pulling for all of us, boys.
All right.
I
As
rolled
you
a
begin
27.
I'm a wizard, man.
as you begin pulling up and pulling, you're able to get this thing. It's starting to move even closer and even closer to the edge, and then eventually it gets to the point where you get it up onto the actual edge itself, and then it looks like it rips open the gut even more. You end up losing a leg, and you're able to kind of keep pulling and eventually get the rest of it up. It looks like you completely lost a leg and some of more of the insides of this thing.
Okay.
Well, we at least got most of it. It's fine. Didn't have to be terribly convincing.
We can make this work.
Oh, absolutely. We just need to get it. Once it's out of the water, I think it's plenty fine to transport it
Yeah.
back to the room. So, let's just hold it back.
All right, all of you guys can now control it.
I'm going to start dragging it over.
I dragged it all the way, all by myself.
Here, while you guys
All
are
by
doing that, I'm gonna go
yourself.
get some more water.
Let's try and reposition some of these dead folk.
Yes.
Maybe put one of them outside the door.
We can't control those.
I'm not saying now, but reposition the dead folk.
Okay, so one at the door.
I'm gonna
And-
smack the door a couple times with my axe, try and break it.
One by the water.
One near the puddle of water, sitting in that puddle.
No, like outside, like where the guts are, where like it came in, got it, and continued going in. They butchered it on the way.
Okay.
So don't make it look like we fought them by the ladder. Make them like they fought the toad by the water.
Okay.
Oh, so you want to
So
slide it
put
over?
one there. What does this door look like again?
It was a metal door.
I don't think me smacking it's gonna break the door.
No.
What's the locking mechanism? Was it
Um,
just a piece of wood on the back?
yeah, it was a piece of wood in the back.
I'm gonna try and break the piece of wood in half.
Okay.
You need a strength check or
I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. You're able to pretty easily slice that.
all right, I'm gonna break it and just kind of like lay it on the ground so it looks like the door was just barged open. One dead body on the outside. Do you want the other two like semi near it?
I'd say like probably there and like
Okay.
there.
This is a spell question. Do Reginald's snakes disappear when they die, or is the snake still there?
I think they
I
disappear.
think they disappear.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. 'Cause I couldn't remember what spell he actually used. So
It's
Brain holes.
yes.
okay. All right, and that's fine. So we're good. I was just curious if we had to deal with that or no.
Okay. This body here, one by the water, two inside. I think that's, and everything's already a bit of a mess in here. It looks like it was pilfered and rifled through a bit. So, I think it's on we get.
All right, let's go. And then I start going up the ladder. That's right. That's where we're going.
Okay. So everyone's hanging up the ladder then.
Yeah, it disappears when it drops to 0.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll head up the ladder.
Okay. So as you end up getting up the ladder, you're actually going to find that it leads to a little mini room. And you get inside this mini room right here. You're going to end up seeing that this is where the ladder actually comes up out of. You're going to end up seeing that there are a couple of chairs sitting over here. Like a stool on the corner. And then what ends up looking like a weird wooden back of something right over in here. As you're looking around inside that room, it looks like it is pitch black.
I have my.
I mean, I walk over to the door or the. Yeah, I mean, I can see in the dark, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I
So
just
as you
walk over and look for a lever.
yeah, and it looks
Before he
like
goes
there's
to
actually a lever right over there next to the door.
Before he goes to move, be careful. Everything was trapped last time.
I pull the lever.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make a dex save for me.
Oh no!
16.
Yeah. Alright, so as you end up pulling that lever, you're going to end up watching it looks like a giant set of spikes just shoot right out of the ceiling and stab into some of your skull and into other parts of your head as you end up having like a gash now in the back of your head as you feel blood begin kind of coursing down a little bit of your shoulder blades. You're going to end up taking a total of 12 piercing damage.
Good God, Cassian! We weren't lying about the
I tried
trap.
to warn him.
How many times
So
we've gone-
question. If they pierce the top of his head, can I pull the lever without them touching me since I'm dick height?
You would actually be able to.
All right, so I'm gonna
And
push him out of the way.
The lever is right over here.
So I'm gonna push him out of the way, and like start touching the false back to see if it moves at all.
Okay. As you push him out of the way, you're actually going to end up stepping into that square and kind of going to touch everything. I want you to go ahead and roll perception for me.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. This is very familiar to some of the pressure plates that you were experiencing in the other room.
The wall or the floor?
The floors. Like the pressure plates that you were like stepping on in the other room. These are
Yeah.
very reminiscent of that.
Do I see any other holes for spikes to come out of on the
Nope.
walls? Or...
Nope. But as you step on that space, you're going to end up seeing as the spikes come down from the ceiling, and they're barely missing you just because of your height. But they still do come down.
Same spikes that came out from the lever?
And it looks like it wasn't, probably you're able to figure out, it probably wasn't actually a lever that did it. It was probably the pressure plate in the floor that did it.
Did he pull the lever?
He did pull the lever. Well, he went to go pull the lever, basically.
Alright, so since I'm standing there and the spike's are already down, can I pull the lever?
Yeah, so as you actually go to pull the lever, it looks like the lever doesn't move when the spikes are up. And as you're kind of like shaking it, eventually the spikes are retracting, and then you're actually able to pull the lever.
Alright. Hey, guys, be careful right here.
So what did the lever actually do? Did it just disarm the whole mechanism, or?
And you're going to watch what looks like this wall in front of you begins folding inside.
The lever opened the door. The pressure plate activated the spikes.
Ah, okay. Didn't seem. I saw Cassian reach for the lever, but I didn't know if the lever also incidentally caused the spikes. Anyway, I think it can go out now. And I'm just going to shimmy under and past this pressure plate.
Yeah, I carefully walk across it and skip
Okay.
the pressure plate.
And as you move farther and farther, you're going to end up seeing what is another door and another lever. Or another door, another kind of false backing, another lever.
Let me take a look. I want to roll investigation.
Sure, go for it.
Dirty 20.
You're going to see what is pretty obviously another pressure plate sitting there on the floor.
Okay, so now that we've identified that we are still within the thieves'
Actually,
den.
with your 22, you're also going to recognize that this one doesn't have any holes in the ceiling, but you end up seeing what is like holes in the cobblestone on the sidewall. Right over here. Probably this is where the spikes would be coming out of. Here's what a lever is.
Okay, so this pressure plate here on the ground will activate spikes coming out of that wall. So all we need to do is not step on the blade and pull the lever.
Is there
Is the
another
lever
lever?
up?
The lever,
Is the
is
lever
up.
in the up?
The lever is in the up position.
Can I just kind of like reach my battle axe? So, I'm guessing I can't reach it because of the pressure plate, or can I?
It would be a bit of a stretch for you because you're rather short. You could try.
I would just reach over and grab it without stepping on the pressure plate.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make an acrobatics for me.
Watch this one be flipped.
6.
So you're trying as hard as you can to kind of grab on. Actually, it's disadvantage because you're so exhausted.
Oh, God.
If he rolls worse than a 6, I'm gonna be real worried.
6.
Okay. As you're like trying to like reach over there and grab it, you're able to kind of get it. You see, you start beginning to kind of fall forward, and it's like, okay, maybe I'm too tired to do this. Maybe this is a little bit more effort than I need to be exerting right now.
I just step aside then and let somebody else do it.
I'll just carefully look at the plate and then grab for the lever
Okay.
while
Go-
not stepping on it.
Go ahead and roll an acrobatics for me. And you are exhausted too, right?
I don't think so. I think I got rid of that.
You might have. I can't remember.
I feel like I
It's
did.
just me. I have 1 level left.
Okay.
I had 2.
Okay, I got a 12.
Okay. So yes, you're actually able to grab onto that. While it's kind of awkward of an angle for you to do it, you're able to kind of muscle your shoulder up and keep a good stance where you could actually pull it down. You're actually able to pull that lever. And as you do that, you're going to end up seeing what is the kind of the pressure plate actually kind of pushes up a little bit more. It looks like it might have actually locked it out. With where you kind of saw everything was, you would kind of notice that the pressure plate rose a little bit more when you opened up to this door.
Okay. I want to test it kind of obviously in front of Cassian and Beldar.
Yeah.
Just by stepping and putting pressure on the pressure plate.
Yep. And as you go to put pressure on the pressure plate, looks like it doesn't move at all. Looks like it's locked out.
So it seems we're in good shape. Let's just proceed cautiously. I want to go through the next area.
Okay. So as you end up doing that, you end up looking at the inside of this room. It actually looks like... Wait. It's just an empty basement. And as you're looking around, it looks like it's like cobblestone made with mud walls. It's very odd. You end up hearing what is actually a little bit of a clattering coming from upstairs. And when you look behind you, you end up seeing what looks like a part of a longer extended bookcase that you end up just opening. And this was a part of it, the door you just came out of. As you're kind of looking up, you're able to see through the floorboards of the wood a little bit of light and a little bit of rainwater still kind of falling inside. You have a very familiar smell, kind of hits everyone's noses around the same time. It smells almost like decay, dismay, but blighted.
Blighted district?
And we'll end there.
Whoa.
Alright. Well, thank you all very much for joining us on this session of Dungeons and Dragons. We're learning, and we're going to get this even better for next time, so looking forward to when we actually get, like, all of this stuff kind of done. We'll be able to hear the music and everything at the same time, and hopefully we'll also have Reginald.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But thank you all very much for joining us. It was a lot of fun. And thank you all for the subs and the bits and everything. It's been fun. We're looking forward to doing more of this. So anything y'all want to show up before we go? Y'all streams or anything?
Nope.
I'll be live tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be like tomorrow.
Yeah. Go follow Lampinator if you haven't already. He's a killer streamer e-boy. Ooh woo.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo. Alright. Well, anyways, we'll be seeing y'all here next week. And take it easy, y'all.
Have a good night.
See y'all.
Later.
Night.